So if you want this girls, fam, if you're thinking how do I get this girls, how do I get the girls I want, now I've got you today, brother. You've got to listen attentively, get the note up, get your pen and papers, and write this stuff down. Hello, welcome back to my channel today. And today, if today is your first time seeing me or watching my video, I'm called Precious, and I upload videos on YouTube on the things that I learn about and the things that I'm into. And then that list is fitness and mindset. So anything I learn to make me grow in my mindset, I share them with you in the hopes that I can make you get on this path of being the better version of yourself. So welcome back today to my video, to my channel. So if it's your first time seeing me, welcome to the family. And today I got a new one for you today. And today we're talking about how to attract girls, how to get girls. If you're a boy, this is particularly for the boys, isn't it? If you're a boy, you can't tell me that you haven't thought about this before, and you probably think about this a lot more than you probably admit to thinking, because every boy thinks about, how do I get girls? I want to get girls. I want to get girls. So how can you get these girls? How can you get the girls that you choose to want to get? So I'll be giving you the tips that's useful, that I follow, that I know do work, because the minute I start doing this sort of things, I see them happening. I see a massive change from my previous self before. So if you want this girls, fam, if you're thinking how do I get this girls, how do I get the girls I want, now I've got you today, brother. You've got to listen attentively, get the note up, get your pen and papers, and write this stuff down. Write it down, because they want us to know this, fam. If you know this, this is how you get them, fam. You get them locked in on you, bro. Like, they're locking on you like that. You got like your little sniper and you like sniping down and you lock your target. This is how they lock onto you, bro, if you do this stuff right. There's 4 simple little steps that I've got for you today. And if you follow them, if you listen and listen good and write these notes down, you're gonna get the girls that you want, fam. Every boy wants this. Every boy's thought about this before in the past. Whether you like to admit it or not, you want girls to obviously, love you, and obviously want to be like, you want girls to be attracted to you. So if you want this stuff to be you, the 4 simple steps you gotta follow. So get the pens out on the paper and write them down and listen. So let's go. Let's dive right into it. Let's go, my boy. Come on, it's Precious, fam. Gangster. We get girls like flocking around us, like, hey Precious, can I chat to you? I want you. Like they like, I got them plenty, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like we got the sauce. We got the sauce. No, I'm joking, but listen, I'm not joking as well. If you want to get girls to fucking like you and attract a lot of girls, follow these steps and you're gonna get them. You get me? No joke, no play around. Let's dive right into it. 4 steps. So my number 1 tip for you, if you want to attract girls, if you want to get the girls that you want, is number 1, make yourself a demand. Make yourself a demand, because everyone wants what's in demand, right? Like, you don't want to go buy something that's out of demand or not in demand. You would want to go to the market and buy something that's in demand. So you have to make yourself a demand for you to attract girls. And I can hear you ask, how do you make yourself in demand? How do you make yourself in high demand? I got a step for you on what you can do. Firstly, so for you to be in demand, you've got to have qualities that, like, I'll just give you like a normal basic sense, right? For you to buy product that's in demand, those products needs to have qualities that the ones in the market don't have. That's what makes you in demand. And for a boy, for you to be in high demand, for you to be in demand that girls want you got to have these qualities that other guys don't have. And this quality is 1, being in good shape, like training hard. And now when I say being in good shape, I don't mean having 6 packs and like having 2% just body fat on you. That doesn't make you in shape. Like, being in shape is just you looking after yourself. You train 2 to 3, 5 times a week, and you do it regularly. Like, you always make sure you go to the gym, like, on a minimum 3 times a week. And if you do that, you're going to be in a good shape that everyone would see and say, oh yeah, he works out. So first of all, you want to make sure you put yourself in demand, because when you do that and you train a lot, what girls get of this is they see you and say, oh, if he can train this much or look this good and, like, you know, try to be serious about his health and his fitness and whatnot, he could be somebody that can potentially, you know, stick to me in the long run and, like, focus on me instead. Because, like, for you to do fitness and stick for long, that proves that, you know, you can be someone that's reliable. Every time I say this word, I always start also proud of me. So for you to be reliable, you've got to, like, you know, they can see that you've done this for a long time, and that way they feel like, actually, you know, if I do date this guy, he can commit to me in the long run if he loves me and stay with me for a long time. Because that's what you do with fitness, you know, you commit to it and you stick with it. So if you can show those qualities in that aspect, they can translate that to you being, you know, now you can also stay with them for a long time. So that's the number one things you got to do. Make yourself in demand, right? That's number one. Now, number two is stop watching porn. I know you've heard it before, but you think it's a joke, but it's not a joke. You've got to stop watching porn. As a boy, what porn does to you, porn kills your confidence in talking to people, right? Because if you're masturbating a lot of the time, you watch porn and then you masturbate, what it does to you is that makes you feel unworthy. Like, your brain start thinking like you're not worthy enough to have a girl, and in that way you don't even have the confidence to go chat to girls. That's one of the things porn can actually do to you. If that doesn't happen, the second thing that's more likely that's going to happen is you make yourself, you know, like, you feel like, what's the need of you going to chat to a girl if you feel like you can just go home and please yourself? And the minute you start doing that and it results into going home to please yourself, that kills and shatters your confidence in talking to a girl. So you want to make sure you cut out porn. Porn is no. Stop watching it, stop masturbating, and build back your confidence, so that way you can chat to girls and they give you like a listening ear. So that's number two. Number three, don't be eager, right? Don't be eager to chat to girls. So now, if you've managed to do the first two steps, make yourself in demand by training hard and being in shape, and number two, you quit watching porn, the next step you've got to do is don't be eager when you talk to people. Because the minute you start saying to yourself, actually, you know what, now I've stopped watching porn, now I've stopped masturbating, how can I please myself? I need to fucking have sex. I know this is obviously an urge that boys and girls do have anyways. You want to have sex, you want to do that, but we can't be eager, we can't be too desperate, because the minute you start chatting to girls and you're giving off too much sexual vibes, what that does is they feel like, well, you're just chatting to them just because, you know, we just want to smash them and just leave. And no one wants to feel as though they're being used for something. So when you talk to girls, don't give up too much sexual vibes. Like, don't be eager to get them to your bed. Just take your time and chat to them. You know what I'm trying to say? The more you pressurize them, the more you're not going to get them. Right? So you just got to step back and go slow. Right? Be chilled, be calm. That's number three. Now, number four, right? Sweet and, like, they're just, you know, very easy things you can do. If you've done the first three, number four is very easy. Get your priorities right. Do the things that you want to do. Do the things that makes you feel alive. First of all, chase your goals. Do the right things in your life. Like, I'm sure everyone's got dreams and aspirations and whatnot. Focus on getting those stuff done. Don't think about the girls. If you focus on getting your aspirations met and done and accomplished, by the time you start focusing on this task, you've got zero time for girls, and then you're so focused on yourself, and then that gives us a vibe, like that gives off a vibe that you don't really care. You know what I'm trying to say? And girls like people that don't really give a fuck. So when you do that, you focus on yourself. By the time you achieve this goal of yours and this dreams of yours, when you work on yourself, you know, day by day, that way you're gonna start now attracting girls. They're gonna be the one that wants to come chat to you and not you trying to chat to them, because now they see that you've got your shit together. They see that you're focusing on something, you know, that's important to you, and that way, like, because now you don't really care about them, that's gonna start coming to you. Can you imagine that you start training, you get into good shape, you stop watching porn, you don't care about girls anymore, you don't really think about sex and whatnot that much. You chat to them like you don't care, like you're not eager to, like, get into your bed. to your bed, and you just, you know, just take your time with it, and then you're actually focusing on the things that's important to you. By the time you do all this stuff, you're not thinking about them. They know you like your priorities and whatnot. And then when something becomes like that, they don't that's gonna start trying themselves with you. So as a boy, so the 4 little things that you can't do to get the girls that you want. Okay? So try them out, test them for a long time and see what happens. Give it like 2 to 3 months. Just start going to the gym, quit watching porn, quit masturbating. Number 3, focus on your things properly. Like, just, you know, go get that goal. You know what I'm trying to say? Focus on yourself first, and then all the things will be added onto them. That's all I got for you today, and that's how you get the girls. So if you want to get the girls, do this 4 things. If you want to get girls that you like, do this 4 things, and they're gonna get you those girls. They're gonna get you the girl that you really want, like the big body or whatever, the slim waist, the tiny figure, any sort of girls. You can smash it and get it if you stick with these 4 things. So that's all I got for you for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Like I always say, stay good and be peaceful. Okay, let's go and champ your boy. Let's go. Come on. Aha.